A bit of breaking news for you guys. Nicola Sturgeon is not coming back to the Scottish Parliament this week, and her excuse is that she doesn't want to overshadow the great work that Humza Yousaf is doing. The whole thing is laughable, absolutely laughable. The excuse that Nicola Sturgeon now has to stay away from Holyrood and the Scottish Parliament is, well, I'm washing my hair and Humza is doing a great job, and if I come, then the spotlight will be on me, not Humza Yousaf. He's the First Minister, he's the new deal leader, support him. In reality, she's running away from scrutiny, she's running away from answering serious questions that she needs to focus on because she's a coward. That is exactly what's happening right now. Now, Nicola Sturgeon is not coming back, and we don't even know when she's coming back because they said, well, maybe at some point in the near future. I'm still involved. Well, I'm present, but not involved. That's basically Jeremy Corbyn's situation. Actually, it's the opposite. I'm involved, but not present. Anyway, the line we have from Team Nicola Sturgeon is this. They've said, to ensure the focus of this week is on the new First Minister setting out his priorities for the people of Scotland, Ms. Sturgeon has always intended to participate remotely. How? And intends to return to Holyrood in the near future. Okay, dear. So, you want to focus on Humza Yousaf's new priorities. Isn't Humza Yousaf's priorities the existing priorities that Nicola Sturgeon already had? What new priorities? He's basically continuing your dirty work anyway. And you're saying you want to participate remotely. How on earth are you going to do that? You know, telepathically, I'm just going to sit in my bedroom, hide, or in my camper van, or whatever I have now. And I'm sending some power, some energy to you guys. You keep going. No, you're running away from problems. That's exactly what's going on. Now, we have to have some sort of mechanism in Parliament to call these people and say, you have to come. There's a session. You need to be there. You have to answer some questions, whether it's a committee, whether it's in the chamber itself. If not, then you are basically inevitably throwing the new First Minister, Humza Yousaf, under the bus. If you're not there, they're going to grill him. So if you really care about Humza, your pet project, then you are making things even more difficult for him. Now, Jackie Baillie, the deputy leader of the Scottish Labour Party, came out to say, well, try as she might to avoid the spotlight, it's clear that the former First Minister is at heart of the chaos engulfing the SNP. The failures and secrecy of the Sturgeon era are overshadowing Humza Yousaf. Nicola Sturgeon has a responsibility to represent her constituents in Parliament regardless of the scrutiny she is under. That is actually also a very good point. At the end of the day, she's still a member of the Parliament, Scottish Parliament. She has constituents to look after. These people not only voted for her, they are paying her salary. Yet at the same time, she's taking a break. Don't know where she is. Nobody knows where she is. She's going to Tesco, having a chat with neighbours, moving around camper vans from driveways. Is this really the sort of things we need in our so-called democracy? Running away from scrutiny, pretending to care about the new leader, the new First Minister, you're literally throwing him under the bus. He's going to get grilled every single day in the chamber, and I'm going to love it. I've actually bought some new popcorn in the kitchen, so we are ready for this week. It's going to be a brilliant week, guys. It's going to be so entertaining. In the words of Donald Trump, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But it is fascinating what's going on, because we already showed you earlier, Ian Blackford has finally been found. He's come out of his hole. He's been missing. He's been absent for the past few days, or a couple of weeks, basically. Nobody knew where he was. He was very quiet on any of these issues. Then the first time they decided to send Ian Blackford out there in the public, in the wild, was to send him to do a live interview with Times Radio. And he either wasn't briefed properly or he was just directly lying to the public, saying, well, the SNP's books are balanced. There's no financial crisis. Membership is going up. The money is going up. There's nothing going on. The only explanation was that he was in some sort of coma. He was having a nap for days. He just woke up. He doesn't even know who's the First Minister right now. And he's just confused. That's the only explanation I could have for Ian Blackford's massive lies on radio. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support for this channel and our new media independent movement. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.